I know that this might ruffle some feathers of some people and stuff. Just about my thoughts with Trump and the military parade. It's not. The thing is, it, it's not cool for to brag. You know, just because we have something or whatever it is doesn't mean we need to flaunt it. It's one thing, because I remember, the Gulf War and whatnot. Freaking, and when it came back, freaking there was a celebration and whatnot. I mean, it was just a couple-week war. Outstanding occupation. Lots of other things. I mean, politics aside, the thing is that mostly military parades are done to create morale within the population, a militaristic population, especially one that's at war, going to war. I mean, look at the Cold War. All those intercontinental ballistic missiles that were being, driven through Moscow and everything of that sort. Just like Hitler with Berlin. He was in front of Panzers and freaking, right behind. Well, the V2s were behind him and the Panzers were in front of him. And sort of thing. And so I feel that it's in this aspect, it is a lot more dictatorship than anything else. And I'm not too fond of that, because Trump has a lot he feels that he proves. And then the thing is that, especially for a draft dodger, someone that has bone spurs or something of the sort, to get out. Granted, it was a capable person, and but oh geez, he was the guy that freaking solved Einstein's equations on the front line. Um, Schwarzschild, is that who it was? I'm getting it wrong, but I mean, and that's the thing is that it doesn't matter. I mean, because just because a person doesn't have the greatest education or come from the greatest background doesn't mean that they won't become something in this lifetime. And and if there's a lottery, everyone should be able to have to pick their number. And that this is something that I think a lot of people forget about Donald Trump, is that he got out of it. Mel Gibson, he got out of it, but he was underage and his parents dictated that. Sylvester Stallone, no, draft dodger. A few others and such, but it's been a while since I've researched it, but there's just a few on top of my head. Even Arnold Schwarzenegger, it was in the military. He was in the Austrian army. He told me about this one time, and friggin', they were doing something stupid in the tank division, and he, ended up getting smoked and friggin' having a low crawl into the tank, friggin' get out of the tank, roll out, and do that repetitively, and bringing all that mud and crap into the tank. There's a lot of detailing that need to be done afterwards. So you want to talk about smoking. So, that's what's up there. Take care, be safe, be kind, stay strong, love you all. And now I'm the anti-military. The thing is that we don't need today to become any more politicized than it actually is. And the political significance of this is that if we were going to be taxed, we got represented. We had our representation, and we broke from complete British rule. Well, I can't say complete British rule, because when you have Obama bowing down to the Queen and such, I mean, that's just disgusting. But A few of my subscribers reached out to me today and said Happy 4th of July, and I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And all it takes just one. But I was fortunate enough to have two. And the thing is that I appreciate the reminder of who I am. Please forgive me for over the last few years, and even as of late, I've been it's not easy doing things by oneself, and I never try to do things by myself. And in fact, I learned from failing around others, and it's unfortunate. That it's hard for me to make social ties, but I think about where I'm at and the people I'm around, and it all kind of makes sense. Even though I'm not going to the bars all the time, you live in, and some people just don't want to bring themselves up out of poverty. They never wanted to. Some people, I mean, they just give up on themselves. Don't ever give up on yourself. It may seem like I'm giving up on myself all the time and this and the other, but I'm still alive and kicking, and freaking I'm far from dead. And there's a lot of catching up that a lot of people need to do. But that's not their responsibility. I need to pick up my pace to freaking give them a reason to freaking be like, oh shit, this guy really is the real fucking deal. And it's part of the reason why my windows are taped up is because I've pissed people off and I've already been acted against a couple of times, and fear a little bit more. Well, I can't say fear a little bit more, but I'm prepared for a little bit more. And just try to avoid my people from seeing what I'm doing and stuff like that through my umbrella corporation. Go Resident Evil, man. I'm about to play Resident Evil 4, and thank God there's the Ditman's glitch, because I can't get past the freaking minecart. I press X, or I press the button 2 or 3, whatever it calls for, and I can't get past that. I've died like freaking 30 times. But luckily I can get past it, and I think maybe that's why they put the glitch in there. So, anyways, I love you. Be safe, be kind, stay strong.